Welcome back to Merc Plays Twisted Wonderland! We are on episode 3. We're playing the second part of the Heartslabyul dorm. So if you're just joining us, you may want to catch up with the story with the other two videos. Don't worry, this video will still be here when you get back. But if you are all caught up and ready to see the remainder of the Heartslabyul story, we're diving right in with chapter 16 of the Rose Red Tyrant, Hard Work Undone. We have just painted all of these flowers in order to get Wriggle to forgive Ace. We baked a whole tart, we went looking for chestnuts. We've made like a lot of enemies. So hopefully, we'll be okay. I have a feeling it's going to get a little bit worse before it gets better. We can dream that it will not, but I have a feeling. Well, this is going better than before. Looking good! Oh, it's almost time. Okay, all you sexy body doubles, that's a wrap. I'm not gonna say what I want to say. I'll say this instead. The fanfiction has gotta be wild. And that's that. Oh, hail our leader! The bed sovereign himself, House Warden Wriggle. We salute you, House Warden Wriggle! The garden roses are red, the tablecloths are white. This seems a proper birthday party indeed. Is there a dormouse asleep in the teapot, as there should be? Of course. And should it become necessary, we've also prepared jam to spread on his nose. Very good. Ooh, those are some fancy duds. These are Heartslabyl's dorm clothes. Aren't they fierce? At the forefront of fashion, and they look great on Magicam. One of the queen's rules mandates formal dress on party days. As a show of kindness from a beloved mentor, I'll help coordinate your outfits. Whoa! Looking sharp! I love, however, that the collar of the uniform is just Wriggle's collar. The colors are swapped, but it is just Wriggle's collar. It's kind of funny. Yeah, so cool! You all look fantastic. Now, let's tear this party up. And don't forget to give Wriggle the tart. Before we begin the croquet tournament, let us make a toast. Does everyone have their teacup? On this most significantly unauspicious of days, I bid all in attendance a very merry unbirthday. To a very merry unbirthday! Ace, this is your chance. Right. House Warden, sir? Ah. It's you. The tart thief. Yeah, so I wanted to apologize for eating that tart. And we made you a new one to replace it. And what kind of tart is it? I'm so glad you asked. It's a chestnut tart. And I swear we were not stingy with the chestnuts. A chestnut tart? What? The Queen of Hearts, Rule 562. 1. Must never bring a chestnut tart to an unbirthday tea party! I raised this point in the last episode. I'm just gonna put that out there again. I don't know why they trusted Trey. In any capacity. Whatsoever. And also, Trey's definitely the least balanced, stable people at the school. And it's amazing that he is not the one screaming at everyone right now. It is crazy to me. Anyway, carry on. This is an utterly flagrant rule violation. Don't you understand what you've done? You ruined an otherwise perfect on birthday! 162? You have all these memorized? There are 810 rules in all, and as House Warden, I can of course recite each and every one of them. Wow, Today I learned this could be bad. Trey, were you aware of this? I was only able to memorize the first 350 or so. I simply don't believe this exchange. I simply don't believe either of them. They're both much more cunning than given credit for. Oh, we really botched this one big time. As house warden of a dorm established to honor the Queen of Hearts River, I cannot ignore this. Destroy the offending tart immediately! Then throw these breakers out of the dorm! Alright, per usual. I'm gonna just grab some folks. This is fine. This will be fine. Whoa! Hold up, is that one of your rules too? Yeah, if you want the tart gone, then let me eat it. House warden, allow me to apologize. I was the one who suggested making the chestnut tart. I was a part of that too. We had no idea there was a rule about it. The making of the tart is not the issue. The issue is bringing it here, today. That is the transgression. How can you be so mean after you worked so hard? Yeah, all you do is cite one stupid rule after another. You sound totally foolish. Oh, Ace, don't irritate the angry man. Fuck. What did you call me? Foolish? Everyone, stop. Don't dig this hole any deeper. And, Wriggle, please try to remember that these are new students who have only been here for a few days. Nah, bro, I got a shovel and I am digging! Ace's life motto, to be honest. Throwing away a tart to obey some insane rule is about as foolish as it gets. I agree with Ace. Of course, I understand that rules do need to be followed, but this is going much too far. Are you attempting to debate me? Bold move, but alright. By breaking even the smallest rule, you are throwing wide the gates to anarchy. Everyone, I know you're afraid of getting magic sealed away, but you know this is insane, right? No, well, isn't it? Far from it, House Warden Wriggle, sir! We trust in your judgment, sir! You little... You spineless fair-weather cowards. In the years since I became House Warden, not a single student in Heartslabyul House has dropped out or been held back a year. See, this is the thing that I think goes a little underrated here. There are clearly no authority figures at this school, right? Like, the principal is Crowley. It just gets worse from there. We've got Dire Cruel, who's, like, whipping students, I guess, is the implication, and calling them dogs. We've got Gaston, who's making them run circles around the broomstick pitch. Like, there are no good adult role models here. There needs to be some structure. Maybe not this much structure. This is a lot of structure. This is maybe too much structure. My sweet baby Wriggle man. This is a little too much structure. But still really impressive that he's holding the fort down. And he's younger than almost everyone in the dorm. So you know he's, like, holding on by a thread. We are the only house that can boast such a feat. Furthermore, of everyone in this dorm, I have the best academic standing. Hence, I am the most correct. Oh, see, baby boy, wrong again. If you would simply obey me without question, we wouldn't need to contend, so... Listen, it's not off with their heads because I want to do that. I do it because rules must never be broken. If you will not obey me, then I will have all of your heads. Okay, let's all say yes, House Warden Wriggle. Kager's just trying to clean this situation up and put a little bow on it, and it is not working. I feel so bad for him. I can't. Me neither. I don't bow to self-important tyrants. What did you just call me? He called you a tyrant for wanting to destroy good food because you're throwing a tantrum. And of course, if Ace is always ready with a shovel to keep on digging, there's Grim with the gasoline ready to pour upon the pyre. Lordy. Guys, I don't think we need to escalate this. Off with your heads! That was kind of satisfying to yell that, actually. That was kind of fun. No, not the collar again! I can't get off! Trey, Cater, eject them from the premises. Yes, sir, House Warden. Hey, you're supposed to be our mentors? Sorry, but we can't disobey our House Warden. Sorry, man. And see, this is especially complicated for Trey, because Trey is the Vice House Warden. Like, keeping Riddle in line is supposed to be his job. We sort of see this dynamic a little bit more with some of the other House Wardens. In particular, I would say it's a similar dynamic to Ruji and Leona, in that, like, it's Ruji's job to get Leona to class. Like, we'll see a little bit of this with Jade and Azul, where it's much more friendly, less competitive dynamic. We'll see, like, a little bit of this with how the friendship between some of the other House Wardens goes about. But, like, Trey's job is the safety of the students, just as much as it is Riddle's. And, like, he's over here, like, at what point do I light this candle? Because clearly there's a good reason he's let Riddle take this position. I don't know that he excessively wants it, but he feels responsible. You can see it, like, I love how expressive the art is, because you can see, like, Kager looks worried, even though he's, like, sort of got this, like, vapid sheen over everything he does and says. You can tell it's, like, a little bit of a front. But, like, Trey is, like, why are you putting me in this position, man? Like, I gotta co-sign this shit. You're putting my name on this crap, too. Oh, so that's how it's gonna be? Then bring it on. Yeah. We're gonna fight! Except no one in our party has magic. Well, except for all of these OP characters that we happen to have brought with us today. Let me do one of these. It's not gonna matter. And I only needed one House Warden. Well, CTYL, folks. We'll try and calm Riddle down, so maybe he'll let you back into the dorm after you apologize. I'm never gonna apologize. Not to that numbskull! It's sort of a miracle that they didn't have to transfer dorms. Now let's get this party back on track. After all, we still need to have the croquet tournament. And now we're 15 minutes behind schedule. This is outrageous. Yes, sir, House Warden Riddle. Are you really okay with this, Trey? What do you expect me to do about it? I do still wonder. I'm gonna put pin number 5 here. And I'm just gonna tell you it's Trey. Okay. We'll come back to that in many, 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 many chapters. A surprise tip. Oh, I hate that little ginger megalomaniac. Does he think he's the Queen of Hearts? Banished by the House Warden from my own dorm, my dream of becoming an honor student is slipping farther and farther away. The epitome of you could get killed or worse, expelled! Stupid collar, it's so tight. Ugh.
その首輪の重ね付け生かしとるにゃ。
You're really racking up those collars. Quite the impressive collection. It's Chenya!
おっと、体を出すの忘れとったわ。
Oh dear, it seems I'm not all here. So, we're meeting Chenya for the first time. This is a character who's obviously based off of the Cheshire Cat. It's fairly obvious. And this is our first student who's not a student at Night Raven. He goes to a different school. What? So you do have a body then? Who are you? The name is Artemievich Pinker. Am I a cat? Am I a person? A Mimsy Borogrove, perhaps? A Mome Raff with a knack for magic? Look, Artie, Arda, run that name by me again. People just usually call me Chenya. Let's just say I'm not from the other side of the looking glass. What dorm are you from? Why don't you try to guess? Oh, I know, he's got animal ears, so he's gotta be from, Banana Claw, was it? Stop being bigoted about Savannah Claw students! I'm not all beastmen, and there's other beastmen in the school, I promise. If you look, there's at least one rabbit beastman, there's a deer beastman. There's some in all of the dorms. I think actually there's a rabbit. In the anime, there's a rabbit in Heartslabyul, if I'm remembering correctly. Anyway. Anyway.
Boo boo.
Incorrect. Bananas grow on trees, do they not? I, on the other hand, am a cat. Sure. And besides, other dorms have students with animal ears too. Thank you, Deuce! Not that the game will show us them, but they exist. After the insanity that Teapot Tyrant put me through, I'm not in the mood for whatever this is. Just leave me alone. Wriggle the Teapot Tyrant. Well, I can't dismiss that perspective as wrong. He's always been quite strict. Do you know something about him? Perhaps there are things that I know, and perhaps there are things that I don't. That's not an answer. Is there something you wish to know about Wriggle? Yeah, what created such a control freak? I believe his four-eyed friend may have the answer. Four-eyed friend. You mean Trey? He's been Wriggle since we were all little boys. If you want to know more about Wriggle, I would begin my quest there. They're childhood friends? I didn't really get that impression. If you're so perceptive, then what are you asking me for? Bye-bye. Hey! Just humming as he disappears away into the hedge. I tell you, nobody makes any sense around here. Well, we're not going to be able to do much in the way of schoolwork, so let's see what Trey has to say, and then if you're going to say apologize to Wriggle, you can forget it. He's one tough nut to crack. I love that my first option for dialogue, by the way, was maybe we should ambush him. Yeah, let's just attack another student at the school. That'll go great for us, the students who are already on like double, triple secret probation because of how many incidents we've caused. Good lord. Punishment, escalation. The Queen of Hearts, Rule 249. Flamingo caretakers are to don pink attire. It was supposed to be your turn to feed the flamingos today. Why aren't you wearing pink? I'm sorry, House Warden, my pink clothes were in the laundry. Sir, please, sir, not the collar! This is your second rule violation. I cannot forgive a repeated offense. Off with your head! Write me a 5,000 word apology and leave the garden for 1 week and I'll remove it. But do you think I enjoy having to do this? You're the one who breaks the rules. As much as I would like to, I cannot ignore these infractions. It's for your own sake. Understood? Trey, Kager, remove him from the premises. Yes, House Warden. Hello, Trey. You four. We figured that if we waited at the library, you'd show up to return your cookbook eventually. We still got a problem with the way House Warden Riddle is handling all of this. Yeah, I thought you might say that. Come clean with us. What's your take on Riddle? Is it true you've been pandering to him since the two of you were kids? What? Who told you that? A guy who called himself Chenya. Chenya. Ah, that explains it. Well, I don't get it. Aren't you older than Riddle? Why haven't you told him off already? I do when I need to. I don't think the situation calls for it. Sir! What situation would call for it? Pray tell, if not this. He's going to A, alienate your whole dorm, but B, he's, like, certifiably going off the rails. Like, can you not see the obvious signs of mental illness? This man needs help. Please get your friend help. Why not? These sorts of strict rules, they're what created Riddle. Huh? His parents were famous magical healers. Everyone where we're from know their names. His mom was especially talented, and she really wanted Riddle to live up to her legacy. So, from the moment Riddle woke up to when his head hit the pillow at the end of the night, every aspect of his life was planned down to the minute by the education program that she made for him. Sounds pretty lame. What he ate, what he wore, what soap he used, who his friends were, every last detail had been predetermined for him. And to please his parents, Riddle obediently completed every task they laid out for him. He mastered his signature spell by age 10. He's been the top student in all his classes. I can't even imagine how hard he must have had it. Okay. Cool motive. Still murder. So it's his parents' fault he's like this. That sounds horrible. Riddle sees the enforcement of strict rules as a service to his dorm members. In his eyes, being bound by rigid guidelines, by fear, is a fast track to personal growth. Because that's how it worked for him. And on the flip side, he sees the violation of those rules as an inexcusable offense. I guess that makes sense, since rules made him who he is. Look, I totally get why you see Riddle as a tyrant and why you disapprove of his methods. But for me, I can't hold that against him, you know? Except, it's not what you can hold against him, it's the fact that you also have a responsibility to the rest of the students in the dorm. Because you're not just Riddle's friend, you're his lieutenant. So this is why I think perhaps Trey is maybe holding another card close to his vest during this scene. I think he is pushing the narrative forward with what's happening with Riddle. I think he is enabling on purpose to allow the conclusion that's going to happen. So that's why he's like this. Alright, I get it. It's your fault Riddle's like this. That's right, it's not my fault. It's yours! What? Riddle didn't get to choose his parents, but you know what his parents did to him, and you know it was wrong, right? I mean, yeah. Well, now Riddle's making the exact same mistake that his parents did. You're going easy on him because he had it rough as a kid. Don't you see where that's leading? You're letting him make a pariah out of himself. Ace, man, come on. So why don't you say something? Are you just afraid you'll lose your head too? That's pathetic. You guys are supposed to be childhood friends. Then act like it. You there, be quiet in the library! I love this man. You're yelling louder than any of us, though. Oh. Yes, my apologies. But
the library as a quiet place for reading.
So what are you doing here, head mage?
君が元の世界に戻る方法について調べに来たんですよ。ちゃんと忘れていません。
Precisely as I promised I would.
私優しいので。
But I am gracious, and the library is, of course, an ideal place for serious research.
別に新しく入った小説の続きが気になって誰よりも早く借りに来たわけではありません。
No, certainly not. In the comments, put your bets. What popular series of novels is Crowley taking out from the library? Wrong answers only. Incidentally, what are you all discussing with such grim faces? Well, since you asked. Okay, we're tagging on our house warden to the head mage now. We're better than this. We can handle this problem. Rookie frustration. I believe I understand the situation. You are resistant to the idea of apologizing, but unable to devise any other method to get the house warden to remove the collar. Pretty much. I see. Well, if you and the house warden are truly unable to reconcile, you could always transfer dorms. However, this is the dorm that the Dark Mirror chose for you based on the essence of your being. Any attempt to relocate would necessitate quite a burdensome process. Transfer, huh? That would make me feel like I was running away with my tail between my legs. Then it sounds like you should challenge Mr. Rosehearts for leadership of the dorm. What?
Lower your voices. This is a library.
This is insane. There is nothing remotely insane about it. After all, that's how Mr. Rosehearts got the position. What exactly is the process by which house wardens are selected at Night Raven College? Trey Sanford became house warden within his first week as a student here. There are several ways. You could be appointed by the previous house warden, for example, or you could duel the current warden and win. A duel is certainly one of the simpler methods. But isn't fighting with magic against the rules? In general, yes. A duel initiated through a formal procedure and conducted in the presence of the head mage is another matter entirely. I'm pretty sure the duel rules don't allow for preemptively handicapping your opponent. So this could be a way to force Riddle to remove your collar without apologizing. That said, the right to challenge a house warden is bestowed upon all students when enrolling in Night Raven College. So what do you say, Mr. Chipola? Will you challenge Mr. Rosehearts? Sure, I'll give it a shot. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Then I will too. Me three. These three have come up with a lot of dumb ideas. I'm afraid not, Mr. Grimm. You cannot challenge a house warden of a dorm to which you do not belong. Hey, then how am I supposed to get this buzzkill collar off? If I become house warden, I'll just order Wriggle to remove it. Easy peasy. How will everyone know how tough I am if you do that? You sure about this? I certainly didn't expect you to throw your hat in the ring, Deuce. You didn't? I think every man's gotta make a grab for glory at least once in his lifetime. Sometimes Deuce just says shit, and I'm like, who were you, Deuce? Who is this freshman in high school? And if we're teaming up to take him down, you better believe I'm running the show. Oh man, here we go again. 2 bodies, half a brain. What'd you say? Well, then I'll get started on the paperwork. Crowley just wants to watch the students fight. I think he was like, he overheard some drama, and he was like,
Ooh. How can I make this situation more entertaining for me as an educator? I think that's probably his perspective here. Alright, we need to come up with a plan. For sure. Anyone got any good ideas? Hard to imagine that we can beat Riddle with straightforward magic. A solid left hook on the other hand just wants to punch him! This is so stupid. Yeah, that guy looks like a pushover.
おっと言い忘れてまし
Did
た
I forget to mention
この
that
決
detail?
闘は
These
魔
duels are
法
to
以
be
外
fought
の攻
solely
撃は
with
使用
magic.
き
What?
はっはっはルールを
Nothing
守っ
beats
て
a
楽
good
しい決
civilized
闘
duel.
決闘手続きは
Now,
明
the
日には
paperwork
終わ
should
っ
be
ています
prepared
の
and
で
filed on the
挑むタ
morrow,
イ
and
ミ
the
ン
duel
グは
scheduled
ご随
accordingly.
よし
Alright, let's do this. I may not be the world's greatest mage, but I'll figure something out. To wit, not a single person in our group of friends has attended one class where they could use magic. Except Deuce. And he's been to one day of classes where he could use magic. Just to be clear, this is the same week where we broke the chandelier, went to the cave, got the mage stone. Like, this is that week. This is like within a 10-day period. That's the, actually, it's within like a 3-day period. That's the spirit. My head's on the line here, so don't mess this up. You guys. Trey, they're so stupid. You must help them. You simply must do what you need to do here. When I'm house warden, I'm gonna make Wriggle fess up to being wrong, and I'll make him apologize too. And no one in the dorm is gonna have to live by any crazy rules ever again. Interesting vision of the world from someone selected for the dorm of the crazy rules, but I'll allow it. And of course, the next chapter is called A Duel Ill-Advised. I wonder what will happen. Now, for funsies, I think what I'll do for this is I'm actually going to filter us down to just the Heartslabyul kids that I have. And we're going to set up a team with, hold on, just the Heartslabyul members, just to make things a little more fun, a little more spicy. Who we need? We need Earth and Water. Okay, so definitively not that. Let's see, we have a Kager card that's good for this. We have an Ace card that's good for this. We have a Deuce card in there. Oh, we have a Fairy Ace. Let's go. And then let's take this Trey card. Actually, instead of this, we'll take them. There we go. We got a full Heartslabyul dorm. This will be fun. Look at this. You seen this? You like this? You know what this is? Oh, we have another dream. Another strange dream? And as for you, Your Majesty indeed. Why, you're not a queen, you're just a fat, pompous, bad-tempered old tyrant. What were you saying, my dear? Well, she simply said that you're a fat, pompous, bad-tempered old tyrant. Off with her head! Ooh. You heard what Her Majesty said. Off with her head! I love the art in this game. It's really good. If only someone had stopped her before it came to this. Hey, Merc. Good, you're already up. Today's the big duel. Let's do this thing. It's gonna go great.
Oi, 聞いたか? Rose
Did you
Heart
hear? They say someone's challenged House Warden Resorts to a duel. Wriggle Roseheart? Seriously? Whoever it is has to be out of his mind. Wriggle will have his head off in 5 seconds flat. I wonder how many of them hoped it was Trey. Still, it's the first challenge since Rosehearts took power. I'm impressed. You're saying Ace and Deuce are challenging Wriggle for the house warden seat? Please tell me you're kidding. I tried to stop them. Not very hard, Trey. And not hard enough. Of all the stupid ideas, I just hope this doesn't make everything worse. You and me both. I wonder if it'll make everything worse. We're about to commence 2 challenges for the house warden position at Heartslabyul House. The first challenger is Ace Tricola. The second challenger is Deuce Spades. The current house warden they have challenged is Wriggle Rosehearts. Now, in accordance with the duel rules, please remove the magic ceiling collars as they would provide an unfair disadvantage. Put your collars on. Enjoy your moments of freedom. The collar will be back on soon enough. I could hardly believe it when I heard you two intended to duel me. Is this a joke? Do I look like I'm joking? I'd never propose a duel as a joke. Have it your way. Let us get it over with. Honestly, Ace is kind of... He's running a big mouth, and I can tell he's got nothing to back it up. He's a big dog gotta bark, you know what I mean? But Deuce might actually, like, hold his own for a second here, because he's been in a fight. Like, not a duel. Bro's been in a fight, okay? So I wonder if Deuce might have slightly better luck for a little bit. I think they're both about to get their asses kicked. Or they're about to get something that they didn't want.
Liddle-kun.
What do you want to do about today's afternoon tea? A foolish question. You know that the rules stipulate I take my tea every day at 4 p.m. sharp. It's just that it's already past 3:30. And you fear that I'll be late? Well, no reason to end this promptly. It appears I have little time to waste. Rather than facing my opponents in succession, I will take both of them on at once. You can do it, House Warden! Knock him dead, sir! Cowards. I'm not bad feeling about this. Okay, at least we have a plan. The plan is get your asses kicked, get kicked out of the dorm, get kicked out of school. Yeah, that covers the bases, I think. Head mage, please give us the signal. When the mirror I throw shatters upon the ground, that is your signal to begin. Ready? Go! That is, by the way, a dope-ass way to signal a duel that I had completely forgotten about, but that's a really cool piece of very casual world building that was just thrown in there. Alright, let's do this. I love how... So, I only have one of these characters' dorm cards. I only have Deuce's, in the back here. There he is. And everyone else is sort of, like, dressed up for various fancy occasions. I've got Cater from Playful Land. I have Ace from the Fairy Gala. I have Wriggle from, the Twilight event. And obviously New Year's Trey. And then Juice is the only one dressed for the actual occasion. I just think that's funny. It delights me. Alright, here we go. Let's do Ace and Deuce. Nice. Oh, I could have thrown water in there. Let's see. I'm gonna put Trey in here and then Cater's Witter card. I love that I'm deliberately handicapping myself and still doing pretty decently. There we go. Oh, hey, this is our first duel magic, I think, that I've cast. Nice! And that's the first probably, like, very hard. Hard by, like... if you're not pulling a lot early on and you've got like a pretty limited pool of characters, you're gonna maybe struggle a little bit with this one. I think this is probably that first, like, ledge. Everything else is, like, you can sort of coast through it, but that's probably the first ledge where you're like, I really need to level some folks up. I will note, there are a lot of Earth and Water cards in the Heartslabyul dorm, especially in their, like, base, normal, like, 3-star, whatever outfits, and I think that that might be on purpose for that fight. Chapter 22, Soundly Chastised. Yeah.
Off with your head!
Off with your heads! Oh, not again. I didn't even have time to finish my spell. So Wriggle defeated them before they got a single hit in. And the thing I'll say about Wriggle is he is one of the fastest casters. And we'll learn more about this like later. But he is an incredibly fast spellcaster, and that's one of the things that makes him so dangerous and so powerful. He shut us down like it was nothing. It's all a blur. Visualization is key to spellcasting. The better you are at accurately visualizing your magic's effects, the stronger and more precise it'll be. It would appear Mr. Roseheart has finally honed his magic. They instilled a chance! It didn't even last 5 seconds. That was all you had, and you still thought to challenge me? You must be utterly humiliated. I guess my mother was right. A man who cannot follow rules is a man who cannot achieve anything. We agree that rules should be followed, but forcing others to not follow nonsensical rules like the ones you've enacted is tyranny. And you agree that breaking rules is wrong, and in this storm, I am the rules. Therefore, those who do not abide by my decisions deserve not the heads they use to complain. You can't just use rules to do whatever you please. If there were no penalties, no one would follow the rules. I have to wonder what sort of pitiful education left you unable to comprehend such a simple topic. Clearly, you were born to parents with no great magical capability, and as a result, you lack even the basic education necessary to attend a school such as this. It's sad. And what a body blow from Wriggle, who has immediately clocked Deuce's inferiority complex from a mile away like a shark and honed directly in on it. You shut your spoiled little mouth. I forgot that he actually hits him. I thought they just talked about it. I forgot. He just fucking left hooked him. What? Wriggle! Mr. Roseheart. Whoa, he just punched the house warden. Bam! Right across to the face. I love how Deuce is like, God damn it, I showed emotional restraint for this, for you to get what I want? That's not fair. That's all I can take. Forget Wriggle. Forget the duel. I'm done. That hurt. You punched me. Kids aren't trophies for their parents to flaunt, and the accomplishments of a child aren't determined by the worth of their parents. It's not your parents' fault you became a tyrant, or anyone else's. You've been here a year, and you haven't even made a friend who will tell you you're out of line, and that's on you. What are you even talking about? Yeah, maybe you had some rigid upbringing from a relentless helicopter mom. Is that all you are, an extension of her? Can't you think for yourself? You call yourself the Red Sovereign. You're just a baby who's good at magic. Baby? Did you just call me a baby? You don't know anything about me. You don't know anything about anything. Nope, sure don't, and I don't need to. It is amazing how quickly I flip-flopped on Ace, and I'm having that response in like real time here because I had forgotten how much I disliked Ace at the beginning. So when we meet him, I was sort of like, damn, where is this coming from? Why is this kid such a piece of shit? And then immediately I'm having the 180 of, oh right, this is why I found him charming. This is the other half of Deuce's brain cell. I can't dislike him. Your attitude tells me all I need to know. You're nothing but a spoiled brat. Shut up, shut up! My mother was right, and that means I'm right too. Wriggle, calm down. The duel's already over. Mr. Clover is correct. The challenger has been disqualified due to physical violence. If you do not cease your conflict now, I'll have you written up for breaking school rules. Ace is right though. I've had enough of Wriggle. Huh? An egg? Who did that? Who threw that egg? You say you're fed up? I'm the one who's fed up. It's all of you! No matter how strict I am, no matter how many heads I've removed, you keep breaking the rules! All any of you care about is doing what you want to do. If the guilty party won't come forward, then I'll pass judgment on all of you. Clearly, none of you value your heads. Off with your heads! Let's get out of here! How do you like that? Now no one can do a thing to me. Bro just neutered his whole dorm in one move. The obvious descent into madness that's happening here, this like big Azula moment he's having aside. Also, Crowley's right here watching this and is like, interesting. I wonder what'll happen next. But like, that's terrifying. He is so powerful. And he's so skilled with magic. That's I think that's like the combo that makes Wriggle maybe one of the most dangerous of the House Wardens. Because he's that powerful. He's one of the most powerful of all the House Wardens. I would rank him as number 2 or 3 in just power alone. But he's also really smart in how he uses that power. He's one of the cleverest of the House Wardens. If he had, like, any amount of emotional regulation, he would be easily the most powerful of all the House Wardens. He just, you know, a little self-control, a little yoga, a little deep breathing, my guy. Go to a beach, take in the waves. Do you see now? My strict adherence to the rules was clearly the correct path. Cease this improper behavior now, Mr. Rosehearts. I expect better from you. Okay, if he keeps using his spell, this could get ugly fast. Wriggle, stop this. Wow. Way to totally prove me wrong here, pal. I call you a baby and you immediately throw a temper tantrum. Retract your comment immediately or I shall skewer you where you stand. No way. I ain't retracting squat. Honestly, age rage being someone who isn't me is actually kind of funny. Because this is exactly what he did to us. He is just an expert manipulator, and honestly, go off, King. Dude, this is bad. You've got to go. Now. The rose trees. They're floating. This is some serious magic. Mighty roses. Tear this brute to pieces! Cease and desist at once. It's already too late. Crowley's over here writing a strongly worded letter. Magic unchecked. Chapter 23. What just... Huh? I'm still alive? What's with all these playing cards? Oh, the rose trees turned into cards? Wriggle, stop this. Right now. Wait, is that Trey's paint the roses? But how? Well, the magic ceiling collars are gone. What did I tell you? My magic can overwrite characteristics for a short time. So I used it to make Wriggle's magic into my magic. Yeah, that's some kind of loophole. No. Off with their heads! I said off with their heads! Wriggle, stop. Can't you see how you look right now? He was really gonna do it. He's completely out of control. He's like some kind of monster. Was my magic overwritten by yours? Does that mean your signature spell is stronger than mine? Of course it doesn't. Wriggle, take a deep breath and listen to us. Are you gonna tell me that I'm wrong too? After all I've done to protect the rule of law? Do you know how much I've suffered for this? I refuse to believe this! Cease immediately, Mr. Roseheart. Any further attempt to use magic will leave your mage stone completely tainted with blood. But I'm right! I'm the one who's right! There is no possible alternative! Wriggle, stop! I don't think he's going to stop. An unhinged prefect. Alright, so this is another Earthen Wigger. We'll go straight with the teams, although instead of Ace this time, I'll take my dorm deuce. Yeah. So we'll have 2 dorm cards in this one. Just to be cute about it. Have some aesthetically pleasing teams. Cease immediately, Mr. Roseheart. Any further attempt to use magic will leave your mage stone completely tainted with blood. But I'm right. I'm the one who's right. There is no possible alternative! Wriggle! Stop! The iconic scene. Dope as hell. Wriggle's overplot aura is amazing. I love his overplot look. Did his whole body just change? You are fools to defy me. You are not welcome in my world. My world, I am the law. I am order made manifest. The only response I will accept from you is yes, House Warden Wriggle. All who defy me will lose their heads! Dear me, what have I done? I've allowed a student to overblood in my presence! Overblood? What does that mean? Overblood. It's a dangerous condition that mages must avoid at all costs. At the moment, he's overcome by negative energy, and he has lost control of his magic and his emotions. Okay, sure, but what does that mean? Please, explain. To put in layman's terms, he's in evil berserker mode. If he keeps releasing magical energy, we could be looking at a loss of life here. His included. What? The well-being of my students is my top priority. Therefore, I must evacuate them immediately. As for Mr. Roseheart, we must restore his consciousness before his magical energy runs dry. For as bad as losing him would be, there are scenarios that are far worse. And we'll get to some of them later, not today. Listen well. I need all of you to seek help from the other house wardens and members of the faculty. Ace is like, fuck that shit, I'm just gonna throw rocks. I summoned the cauldron! We're just going. What do you fools think you're doing? Hello? 911? We've got an idiot emergency! You dig me that part about how real bad things are happening with him, right? That's why we need to stop him now. I don't want that on my conscience. And I'm not giving up till I hear him say I was wrong and I'm sorry. Alright, let's do this. I can overrake his magic for a little longer. In the meantime, do what you can. Head mage, please evacuate the other students. Wait, this is dangerous! Are you serious, Trey? You can't beat Riddle! So what, you're not even gonna fight unless you know you can win? Yeah, he's right, that's weak. This is the only way we can think of to snap him out of this. Yeah. I don't want to lose him. There are too many things I've left unsaid. Yeah, Trey wants to throw some of his own rocks at Riddle, I fear. We just have to do this, whatever it takes. I do not like or subscribe to this, but fine. But what you should like and subscribe to is your favorite streamer, mercurial. I'll be back as soon as I've gotten the students to safety. Stand firm until then. Such defiance from every last one of you. I shall take all of your heads! Riddle's body can't take much more of this. We need to stop him before it's too late. And now we fight! God, Riddle's overblog is so cool. Paint the roses! Confound it all. Still you oppose me, Trey? Alright, we've locked down Riddle's coloring attack. But not for long. We're still in kind of a tight spot here. Yeah, let's get this done quickly, while I keep off with your head sealed away. His little red face! I know this is serious, but he's so cute. I don't know that I looked to see... It was Earthing Looker, right? Oh, it'll be fine. We'll be fine. I like how his Overblot demon is holding, like, one of the bushes. I'm absolutely positively right. Beyond any shadow of a doubt. I have to be. Otherwise, what was any of it for? Riddle. Trey, focus. Any distraction now will be giving him an extra advantage. Sorry! Okay, let's see what we got. I think I gotta do this. Yeah, alright, we're good, we're good. And let's take... Yeah, this will do it. Let's crush him, Ace! And he's just flipped. Here. Later, Gator. I was wrong, but that's impossible. Isn't it, Mother? A sad little child.
8歳
回のお誕生日おめでと
Happy
うリ
8th
ドル
birthday, Wriggle.
今年のお誕生日の
This
ケー
year's
キは
birthday cake is a low sugar
頭が良くなる
recipe
レス
made
チン
with
たっ
nuts
ぷり
and
の大豆粉
nitrogen-rich soy
とナッツ
flour
の
to
低糖
improve
質
your
ケーキよ
cerebral
あり
function.
がとうママ。
Thank you.
でも
But
あのね
Mom?
一度でいいから
just
真っ
once,
赤なイチ
I'd
ゴ
like
が
to
たくさ
try
ん
one
乗
of
っ
those
たタ
tarts
ルトが
covered with
食べ
bright
て
red
みたいな。
strawberries.
なんて
Absolutely
ことを言う
not.
の
Those tarts
あ
are
んな砂糖の
monstrously
塊みた
unhealthy.
いなお菓
I
子
might as well
毒
feed you
みたいなもの
poison.
よ一切れで1
Even
日分の
just
糖
with
質の
a
理想
single
摂取量をオー
slice,
バーす
it
る
would
わ
exceed your recommended daily intake of sugar.
今日はどこ
Now,
さへき
dinner
さん
tonight
さん
will
と
be tuna
イコサペン
saute
タイン
rich
さん
in
がたっぷり
DHA
の
and
ヘ
omega-3
ルシー
fatty
なで
acids.
も8
Now
歳児
that
の
your
理想の
your
カロリー
calorie
摂取
intake
食600
should
キ
be
ロカロリー以内だから
600 kilocalories per meal,
100グラム
so
以上
don't
食
eat
べ過
more
ぎ
than
ないで
100 grams of it. That, seems low.
いいわね
Understood?
はいママ。
Yes, Mom.
僕はずっと真っ赤なイチゴの
I'd
タルトが
always
食べ
wanted
て
to
みたか
try
っ
one
た
of those tarts with the bright red strawberries.
たまに通りかかる
The
ケーキ屋
local
さん
cake
の
shop
ショー
had
ウィ
them
ン
in
ドウ
the
に飾
window.
ってある
They
宝
shined
石み
at
たい
me
なタルト
like forbidden jewels.
本日の古典魔法の
That's
勉
enough
強は
classical
ここま
magic
で
study for
明日まで
today.
に
Your
今日の
homework
勉
is
強
to
に
read the
登場
first
した
50
魔法
pages
倫
of
理
the
学にお
philosophy
け
of
る
language
言
book
語哲
referenced
学の
in
教
today's
本の
magical
50ペー
philosophy
ジをでは
text.
次の魔法
You
薬
may now
学の
have
勉
one
強の時
hour
間
of
まで
independent
1
study
時間
before
自
your
習にします
potionology lesson.
はいお母様。
Thank you, Mother.
お母様は少し
I
用
need
事
some
がある
time
か
to
ら
prepare the lesson
また1時間
materials.
後に
I'll
ね
see you in 1 hour, okay?
ありとあらゆる
I'm
学問
studying every possible subject,
できなければ
scheduled down to the minute.
できるまで延長される
When I
学習
didn't
時間
understand something, the lesson was extended until I
でも
did. That
これが
was
僕の普通だった
my normal. This kid was horrifically abused. As the vibes we may have already picked up from some of this. Yeah. Tough to hear about.
窓
Is
を
someone
誰
knocking
かが
on
ノ
the
ッ
window?
ク。出てきた。
Whoa, he heard us.
まあまあ
Hey,
一緒
come
に
play
や
with us.
君たちは
Who
誰？
are you?
俺はチェー
I'm
ニャ
Chenya,
こっ
and
ちは
that's
トレ
Trey.
一
Let's
緒
all
に
play
クロッケンし
croquet.
ようよ
Oh, but it's lots of fun.
え
I
無理だ
can't.
よ。
I'm supposed to be doing
今は
independent
自習
study,
時間
and
な
I
ん
have
だ。
a lot of homework to
勉強
do.
自習って
Independent
何
study
を勉
means you
強す
pick
る
what
か
to
自
do,
分で
right?
決め
My
ていい
grandpa
が
says
ね
play is a form of
遊ぶ
study.
少しだけ降りて
Just
こな
play
い
with us for a little bit. Oh, okay. Just a little, though.
君
Hey,
の
what's
名
your
前
name?
リドル。
Riddle.
リ
Riddle
ドル
Rose Hearts.
ローズ。
トレイとチェーニャと遊
I
ぶ
had
の
the
は
best
すごく
time
楽しかった
playing with Trey and
知ら
Chenya.
ないこと
We did so
や
many
った
things
こと
I'd
ない遊
never
び
done before.
二人は
They
たく
taught
さ
me
ん
lots
教え
of
てくれ
things
た
I didn't know.
それから一
After
日1
that,
時間だけの
I
自
snuck
習
out
時
of
間
my
は
room every day
毎日
to play
お
with
母様
them
に内緒で部屋を抜け出した
during independent study time. My
リ
heart.
ドルってイチゴのタルト食べ
What?
たことにゃ
You've never even tried a strawberry tart? They're out of this world.
お母
Yeah,
様
my
が
mom says sugar
体
is
に毒だか
basically
らダメ。
poison.
そりゃ食べ
I
過ぎは
mean,
良くないか
you
もしれ
probably
ないけ
shouldn't
ど。
eat too much of it, but calling it poison is kinda yikes.
あのさ、
You
俺ん
know,
ちケーキ屋
my
なんだ。
family runs a cake
今か
shop.
ら食べ
Let's
に
go
来い
get
よ
a。tart right now.
え
Really?
でも
But I shouldn't.
一切れくらい大
Just
丈
one
夫だっ
slice. It'll
て。
be fine.
俺はホール
One
ごと
slice
食
for
いたい
you,
くらいだ
maybe.
にゃ
I want a whole one.
真っ白なお皿に乗っ
Bright
た
red strawberry
真っ
tart
赤なイチゴ
on
の
a
タル
white
ト
plate.
僕にとっては
To me, it
どんな
shined
宝石
more
より
brightly
キラキラ
than
輝いて見
any
えた
gem could.
一口食べたタルトは
That first bite was
すご
so
く甘
sweet.
くて食べたこ
It
とがない
tasted
くら
like
い美味し
nothing
く
I'd
て
ever eaten before. Yeah, because it's the first time you've had processed sugar. Of course it was good. You probably also haven't had anything baked with butter. Like, yeah, of course it was delicious. It's butter, sugar, flour, mousse, strawberry. Like, there's nothing bad in that.
僕は一口ずつ
With
味わい
each
ながら
bite, I became
夢中
more
になって食べた
entranced
時間を忘れて
and completely lost track of time.
なん
And
てこ
the
と
shoe, I
自
believe, is
習を
about
サ
to
ボっただ
drop.
けでなく外で砂
I
糖の
cannot
塊を
believe
食べて
this.
くるなんて
Not only are you cutting independent study time, but I find you eating a mountain of sugar.
あの二人がリドルを
Those
そ
two
そのかしたの
hoodlums
ね
must have incited this
あんな
behavior.
悪い子
You
たち
must
と
never
二
play
度
with
と
them
一緒に
again.
ごめんなさいお
I'm
母さん
sorry, Mother. I promise it'll never happen again.
おだまり
Be
Oh my
quiet.
God,
You've broken the rules, and I'll not hear another word from you. Clearly, you're not able to handle the freedom of independent study. I need to keep a closer eye on you. Because I broke the rules, my favorite part of my day was taken away from me. I vowed to never break my mother's rules again. After all, she was the most accomplished mother in the city, and therefore the most correct. I think we need to fix this kid's worldview. Also, why is this child not in therapy? But Mom, why? Why does my heart hurt so much? I want to eat a tart. It's my birthday. So can't I have some just this once? I want to play outside all day long. I want to make lots and lots of friends. Tell me, Mom, please. What rule do I need to follow to make this pain go away? Devastating. Wriggle! You just gotta be good to your friends, man. You just gotta not put them in like mage collars and shit. Chapter 26. Feelings reconciled. Wriggle! Ah! He's back! Well, it's about time. We were just about losing our heads, sat Hook here. Figure of speech, sorry. Because we thought you might never wake up. What in the world happened? Ah. Mr. Rosehearts appears to have regained consciousness. Excellent! Don't worry, Bill. Just try and rest. Yo, that's just the sort of coddling that led to him going nuts in the first place. Now the garden is torn from the floor up. Not to mention, we could have just died? He's right, it was looking pretty bad for a while out there. For crying out loud, when you humans let that stress build up, the results sure ain't pretty. The truth is, I really wanted to eat the chestnut tart. What? And I don't care if the roses are white or the flamingos are pink. And I prefer honey to sugar cubes in my tea, and I like milk tea better than lemon tea anyhow. And after a meal, I want to be the one sitting around talking with everyone. Oh, poor Wriggle. He's had it rough, dude. Cool motive still murder, but also, he's had it rough. I really wanted to play with you and Chenya more, Trey. That's it, kid. Just have a good cry. It'll all be okay. Wriggle Rosehearts in tears. Hashtag? Wow. You think a few crocodile tears is all it'll take me to forgive you? Give the guy a break, Ace. I'm sorry, Wriggle. I knew you were suffering, and all I did was pretend not to notice. Why is there not a therapist on this campus? Clearly, like, your emotional state is, like, intrinsically tied to your ability to do magic and whether or not you overblot, right? Like, why is there not a campus counselor? There should be a school guidance like, something. Like, a friendly ghost you can talk, like, something. Anything. So I'm gonna say what I should have said earlier. Your way of doing things is wrong, and you owe everyone an apology. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I've not been saying I want to get an apology from Wriggle, but now that I got one, you know what? One stupid I'm sorry doesn't even come close to making up for what he did! Ace wants to have another punch. Dude, way to be a capital J jerk. And proud of it. Have you forgotten how he made a total fool out of me? Have you forgotten how we just threw away that chestnut tart we worked so hard on? That ain't something you can make go away with a few tears and a flimsy I'm sorry. I ain't never met anyone who was better at holding grudges than I am. Then what do you want me to do? You know, I don't got a birthday coming up anytime soon. Huh? What are you talking about? So I demand a do-over for the unbirthday party. Except this time, we ain't gonna do squat. This time, you're the one who brings the tart. And no getting Trey to make it for you. Do that, and things are square between us. Actually, this feels pretty fair. This feels like a good compromise. Actually, this is pretty well reasoned from Ace, despite all appearances. Just admit you want a tart. Quiet from the peanut gallery. What do you say, Wriggle? We clear? Yeah, we're clear. Yes, compromise is a beautiful thing. I believe that concludes this matter. My work here is done, but you didn't do anything. Goodbye! Tuxedo masking it here. Alright, the 5-second rule. Well, looks like we got some cleaning up to do. All that work making the garden magic cam worthy, and now it's a total tire fire. Lame. I'll help out. No, why don't you get Wriggle to the nurse's office? That was a full-blown piece of overblock. We need to make absolutely sure he's okay. Mr. Diamond is correct. I will go along with you. Understood. Thank you, sir. Man, I am starved after using so much magic. Hey, check it out! There's another black mage stone, just like the one we found at the dwarf's mine. You're right, I wonder where it came from. Just don't pig in your mouth this time. No way. After how great that last one tasted, I can't get that thing in my mouth fast enough. And there it goes. Oh, Grimmy, have some self-respect, honey. That was literally trash. Rich and sweet, but with a complex hint of bitterness in the aftertaste. Equally delicious, but with quite a different mouthfeel from that last one I ate. I guess this is just a thing. This might as well happen. As a monster, maybe his stomach works differently than ours? Even still, eating trash can't be good for anyone. Ooh, I just tried the grass, and the flavor was surprisingly pleasant, crisp even. That's all wrong, don't eat that! AFK while I go throw up. But seriously guys, thanks. Did you just say something? Huh? No, not a thing! Honestly, Kater is one of the most inscrutable members of this school as well. Trey is really fucked up. Kater's got some shit, man. Kater's been through it. And he's, we've seen all of the Heartslabyul politics we're gonna get for now, but it's a very interesting dynamic, to say the least. We got these two older students who are sort of in this position of having to apologize for or even enforce the rules of a younger student they, like, very abjectly don't agree with, just because that younger student beat up their old house warden. And we don't really get here a lot of good information about what happened. But anyway, I think we might hear a little bit more about that duel in the last chapter. So let's head there, and we'll do the finale for Heartslabyul. I also don't think I give the last chapter enough credit where Grim eats that black stone off the ground. It's called the 5-second rule. Really good naming. Anyway. A few days later. Oh, hail our leader, the Red Sovereign himself, House Warden Wriggle! We salute you, House Warden Wriggle! The garden roses are red, the tablecloths are white. This seems a proper unbirthday party indeed. Is there a dormouse asleep in the tea? Well, I suppose it's fine either way. Growth! Personal growth! Look at my boy! Not everything has to change completely, you know. Maybe spread the jam on your scones instead of the dormouse this time. Let's try and set the bar at, it's great if it's this way. Not it absolutely has to be this way. That makes sense. Sigh.
結局庭の
I
片
can't
付けと
believe
か
we got
今
roped
回の
into
準備
cleaning up and preparing the
全部
garden
俺らが
again.
まあまあ
Well, at least the
寮
house
長の
warden
体調
recovered
も
from
何
his
事もなく
overblock
回
without
復
any
したわけだし
complications.
お庭にフォトジェニックな飾
And
り
the
付けも
garden
でき
is
たし
magic cam worthy
俺
once
的には
again.
大満足
Hashtag no filter on this gorgeousness.
早く
Blah
料理
blah
が
blah.
食べ
Let's
たいん
just
だ
eat
ぞ
already.
オッケーでは
Then eat we
早
shall.
速
I'll go get
ちょ
the.
っと待って
Wait a minute.
え
Huh?
その白い
There's a
バ
white
ラ
rose. We missed one? Deuce, I told you to make sure to paint every rose.
僕たちのせいですか
Wait, this is our fault.
リドル
Wriggle, listen.
これは
Oh no, not again.
なんてね
Well, I
もう
suppose
バ
I
ラ
can
の木の
overlook
一
one
本
or
や
two
二本
missed
で
roses.
バシタ
本
Really?
当リドル君
That's
乾
so
杯
generous of you, Wriggle.
みんなで塗れば早
If
い
we
だろ
work
う
together,
ね
we should be able to get them painted in no time.
塗るのは変わんねえのかよ
What? They still gotta be painted?
まあまあ
Even so, I'm impressed.
それでも
You've
本当
changed,
に
Wriggle.
もう1秒も
I'm
我慢で
starving
きねえ
here.
んだぞ
Let's just get these
さ
stupid
っさ
roses
とバラで
painted
もなんでも
together.
それじゃあみんな
Alright, is
準備はいい
everyone ready? Alright, it's the final countdown. It took me a long time to get this particular, like, expert level. Alright, let's do it. Does Wriggle's, like, dorm uniform have knee pads on it? Absolute silence descends as I walk the fuck in. I love a good rhythm game. The Koga paint is much too thin. Make it thicker and don't miss anything. You're still so demanding. I thought you were finally gonna chill out some. You might chill out a little, but you wouldn't be Wriggle if he wasn't a perfectionist. Like I always say, if you're gonna do something, do it perfectly. So we'll help finish doing the roses. God, this is so much easier than the hard modes. The level of difficulty striation is, heavy. Anyway, we made it! We did it! Look at that! We survived! Well, you've certainly proven you can lead by example. Applied magic is Wriggle's super special specialty. They look great, Wriggle. That got into it. Now, let the unbirthday party begin. Yeah, okay. I was wondering if they were gonna end the book there, and I was like, that's a little abrupt.
で寮長の詫びた
So
ると
what
は
happened
結
to that
局どうなっ
tart,
た
House
の
Warden?
ちゃんと作っ
I
て
made
きて
it
る
for
よ
you as I promised.
これ
Here,
この
one
イチゴのタルト
strawberry tart crafted
Boku
by
ga
yours truly. And I love this little touch that Wriggle makes his favorite tart for Ace. Like, it's so symbolic. Just, oh, I love the details in the storytelling. Just, the world building alone is really good.
うんうん
Nice. The
形は
shape's
少
a
し
little
不格
off,
好だ
but
け
I
ど
can tell you put a lot of
い
work
ち
into
ごの
that
艶初め
glaze.
てにしては上
A
出来じゃない
fine
か
job indeed, especially considering it was your first.
はいすかさず甘やかし入り
Oh,
ました
please. How about we actually try it before you start fawning over him? Trey.
レアなタルトのシャネ
Hold
来る
it.
から
Don't you
切るの
start
ちょっと
cutting
待っ
that
て
before I get my magic ham snap. Okay, got it.
先輩もマジブレない
My
よ
CK hasn't changed a bit either.
いただき
Alright,
ま
let's
ー
dig
す
in.
うん
Huh?
これは
Kinda.
しょぼい
Okay! What? This isn't kind of salty, it's a full-on salt lick. What did you put in this? Look, I followed the rules exactly and measured everything precisely, unless... Could it be from the oyster sauce? Wait, did you actually use that walrus brand oyster sauce that Trey jokes about? But Trey said the oyster sauce is an unlisted secret ingredient in all his tarts. He said all the finest bakers use it. Oh my good bitch. My short king. And you actually believed him? How could you not tell that he was joking? Well, you fell for it two ways. In fairness. Even if you believe the joke, it's only supposed to be a splash. How much did you put in? Well, it's unlisted ingredients. How could I measure it if you wouldn't tell me how much to put in? I can't believe someone actually fell for the oyster sauce, right? Yes. Quite humorous indeed, I truly am a fool. It really is so disgusting that it is actually kind of funny. Yeah, what else can we do but laugh? You know, in its own weird way, I think it's actually kind of good. Right? It's not half as bad as you think. Seriously, you're a room kigger. He literally eats garbage off the ground. I'm not saying it's amazing or anything. But you like it because it's not sweet, right? Huh? You never really like sweet things. Am I right? Wait, but didn't he want to try our tart? Oh, yeah, you got me, but how'd you figure it out? I've never told anyone that. Because you casually bring up my Paint the Roses spell every time we're eating sweets. You hide it pretty well, but that was a giveaway. My secret is out. This is so embarrassing, especially after what happened with you and Riddle. I should have learned by now that keeping your feelings on the DL is not a great idea. How about I cook up a quiche for the next birthday party? That sounds totes amazing to me. Just make sure it's as photogenic as the tarts. Your baked goods are always so delightful, Trey. Chenya, what are you doing here? Huh? I came to celebrate my birthday with all of you. A very merry birthday to you, Riddle. The birthday party is a Heartslabyul house tradition. It does not pertain to you. And those two, what about them? Hey, you're that weird semi-invisible cat guy from before. So you never told us what dorm are you from? Chenya isn't even a Night Raven student. He's a student at our longtime rival school, the Royal Sword Academy. So I love that we're getting like the DL on other magic schools right away. So there's Night Raven, but then there's this other school that Chenya goes to, which is Royal Sword Academy, and we'll check back in with them later. What? You go to a different school? Royal Sword Academy, no less? Oh, so there are other magic academies. Did that guy just say Royal Sword Academy? He's one of those pompous jerk faces. What? Who's from Royal Sword? We gotta run him out of here. Well, now that I've tasted some tart, perhaps I should see myself out. He's running for it. Get him! After him! Don't let him get away! Whoa, everyone turned bloodthirsty real quick. The vast majority of Night Raven college students perceive the Royal Sword Academy as the enemy. No surprise, given that they've kicked our butts every year for 100 years straight. Hey, stop harshing the vibe. This is supposed to be a day of celebration. Can't we all just enjoy our own birthdays? Merry birthday or whatever. I'm gonna eat till my stomach explodes. Ah, and Savannah Claw dorm. Sounds like those Heartslabyul twits are having some kind of feast today. Must be nice. How come Savannah Claw doesn't have any traditions that involve eating lots of free food? It's a beautiful sunny day, and they're stuffing their faces with cookies and cake. Anyway, Ruji, you know that it's not. You know that's not what I'm here to ask you about.
任せてください。
That
ちゃんと準
just
備
leave it to
進
me,
んでるっ
boss.
すよ。
All the preparations are proceeding smoothly. Then those fools won't be happy guzzling tea for much longer. That goes double for that snob Malleus. They got no idea what's coming. To be continued. It's one of the things that I think Twisted Wonderland is really good at is layering in the next story, because we got to meet Leona a couple of times during the body of this story, and they'll layer in sort of as we go. We'll start meeting like the next house warden. So as you might have guessed from that, we have finished with book 1. We have cleared the Rose Red Tyrant, and we've helped Riddle work through some of his childhood traumas. He's maybe a little bit more well-adjusted, and we're gonna move on in the next episode to Book 2, The Usurper from the Wilds, which, as you may have guessed from that closing sequence, is gonna be focused on the Savannah Claw dorm. So as always in continuing, I have been your streamer, Mercurial. I hope you guys had a great time tonight. I know I did. And between now and the next stream, I hope you guys stay safe, make good choices, don't do anything that I wouldn't do. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great night, everybody. Goodbye. Thanks for joining us, guys. If you liked that video, please like and subscribe. You can also support the channel by joining us streaming live on Twitch at twitch.tv/mercurial. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you guys next time.